Hey everybody, John here, and I was going to show you these little guys. Oops, as they go falling off the plate. And so yesterday I was out scouting and setting up a tree stand. I came across a patch of paw-paw trees. So I went over there and checked around and shook some of them. And I was able to get some of these paw-paws to fall out of the tree. And if you're not familiar with paw-paws, they are native to the United States, the eastern half of the United States. And they're a native fruit. And last time I had one was probably 20 or more years ago. And I was excited to find them because I know that there's trees out there, but I've never really known or found them when they were just coming ripe. I was out a week ago and I found in this area some paw-paw trees with some fruit on it, and I was excited, but I couldn't reach them. And I shook the tree a week ago and they didn't fall down. So I was out there this week setting up a new tree stand, and I went around shaking some of the trees and I got these little guys to fall off. So let's try it out. I'm anxious to try out one of these and see what they taste like. They say that they get ripe. This one's still pretty hard. You can see it's pretty green, still quite green. They get ripe when they start feeling a little bit soft and give just a little bit, but they go from being just ripe to overripe very fast. So when you catch them when they're ripe, I guess you got to eat them pretty quickly. And so as I'm sitting here smelling them, you can actually kind of smell them even just from here. They almost smell like apple cider, just from the scent of the fruit sitting here. But they say it tastes a little bit like custard. I'm going to cut one open and find out. So look at this. Can you see that there? You see that, honey?
Oh, it look like we have like the same fruit in the Philippines, but not like that paw-paw. I don't know.
And so it has fruit, kind of yellow fruit on the inside, these big black seeds. And look at that, it's kind of a little bit of a cream, not quite creamy, but almost like a ripe avocado texture, but the color of a banana. So I scooped a little bit out around the seed. Let's take a bite.
How it tastes? Sweet or what?
Yeah, it's good.
Can I try?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Make noise.
She's making noise in the background there.
Sorry. Can I try it?
Yep. I'll give you a,
So you cannot eat the skin?
No, I wouldn't want to eat the skin. Here, try and bite.
It's really good. Oh, I like it. I'm scared touching, but it tastes like the same.
Here, come down here.
Oh, I don't have breath.
Well, don't. You'll have to tell them that you don't have a bra on.
Just like, okay, repeat it again.
Don't come sit over here. You
Repeat it again, honey.
No, just sit here. I'll add that part out. Come on. So scoot down. Sit on my lap.
That's really good.
So you like it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
I like it. It's look like it reminds me one fruit in the Philippines, but it's the same shape, the different shape. Oh yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, no.
I like it. I like it.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
I can see where somebody would say it tastes a little bit like custard. I suppose it has a little bit.
I want more. I like this one.
Yeah, it has actually has a very delicate flavor.
I love it.
But sweet.
I like it sweet. Oh my God, my sugar. This is not gonna be good. Oh my God, it look like I'll Google it. Wait. Hold on.
All right, you can do that later.
Yeah, it's okay.
But this is a pawpaw. I'm going to save these seeds and maybe plant some more later. But
See?
it's really good.
I told you, it's just like the same thing with this one.
That's the apple thing.
No, it's not.
Candy apple.
See, I told you. See, it looks like. Wait, I can. But I like it. It tastes the same thing in the Philippines. I told you that.
Actually, it's really good.
It's good.
No, the more I eat it, the more I like
I'm
it.
very picky and I'm very about taste. I'm very but this one I like it.
Wow, this is actually good. Good.
Yeah.
Wow, very good. Very sweet.
Oh, that's a sugar apple they call.
That's what I told you. An apple.
Yeah. How about this one in purple?
Paw-paw.
Yeah. That's good. I like it.
Here's a close-up of these paw-paws. Now these are actually very small. This is a pretty typical shape, but they can come, twice that size, about the size about as big as your hand. These are all smaller ones. There's one I saw that was bigger, but it was like it was overripe, and I think it split when it hit the ground. So these have been bruised since yesterday. They all looked pretty green when they first shook the tree, and they came off the tree yesterday. But look, she keeps eating them, and they're delicious, huh?
I like it.
So I came out here to do some clearing around my new tree stand I just put up. So you can't see it back there. You can see the four-wheeler back there, and the tree stand is right next to the four-wheeler. But one thing, I came out here 2 weeks ago, found some Paw-Paws. If you're not familiar with Paw-Paws, let me put one out here for you. It's a fruit that is native to the United States, and they grow on these leaves look like this, these big, huge, nice green leaves, and the trees grow maybe 20, 30 feet tall at the most, and they usually grow in stands. You see, I guess old terminology is a patch. You see a paw-paw patch, because you get one main tree and then you get a bunch of suckers growing up around it. And if you're lucky enough, you can find some good fruit. I was out here clearing away, looked up, I could smell them actually. They have a little bit, when they start getting ripe, they have a little bit of a smell to them. And they looked really good. I started looking up in the trees, and I was amazed at what I was finding. I just picked a couple like this right off the tree just a moment ago, and there's some more right up there. I'll show you. And here's some right up here. And there's a clump of 3 right there. And there's some more hiding, but there's some more up there as well. And quite honestly, I was shocked and surprised to see them within reach. I was looking around here 2 weeks ago, and I shook the trees and I got a bunch to fall out. But they were much smaller than this, so they, oh look, there's more there, more up there. Wow. And there's more up there, and more way up there, and another one right over there. Wow, that's amazing. I am I'm delighted to find this many Paw-Paws out here. But Paw-Paws, they're pretty delicious. I'll have to split one open here in a moment after I pick some of these off the tree. So we brought them back to the house, cleaned them up, and we're enjoying them. This is the second harvest of Paw-Paws from the season. And this is much better than the first harvest that we got 2 weeks ago. I didn't think I was going to get any more this year, so I was really shocked when I saw them out there on the tree. They look sort of ugly with these bruises on them, but they look nice on the tree. This bruising has only occurred since they've shaken the tree and fallen out of the tree. But don't worry about the bruises. That actually doesn't hurt the flavor at all. But these are nice and ripe here. They squeeze a little bit. Some of these over here are harder. Ooh, this one squeezes. That one squeezes. That one's pretty ripe too. I'm going to move this down here to the ones that are ripe. The ones that are harder, this one's still pretty hard. That may need to sit out for a day or two to ripen up. And Mom is showing us how it's done there. She's scooping it out.
That's a seed, though.
It has a seed in there. She's going to spit out the seed, but that's the flesh on the inside there. And you get lots of nice seeds. What does it taste like, Mom?
These would be a real treat for a settler going west.
Yep.
Find a whole bunch of these.
Mm-hmm. So they're nice and sweet.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I don't know. It's about the consistency of a banana.
Yeah. Maybe even
Sort of like that.
Maybe even softer than
A
banana.
little softer than a banana. But it has its own flavor. It's not a flavor that I've tasted before.
Some people say it tastes like custard.
What?
Some people say it tastes like custard.
Yeah. The texture is sort of like custard, too.
Yeah, you get it nice and
Or
soft.
pudding or,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.